I'm gonna go up and check my trail cameras, gonna get them before the snow comes. And while I'm out there, I figured I would just go through the things that I've learned in 2019. I literally have a bunch of notes in my phone, and we're just gonna go through them one by one, and I'll explain to you what they are, why they're important, and hopefully you can do something with them. But first, I need gear, I need coffee. Let's go. Ooh. When you go into the woods or the mountains or on a backpacking trip or a hiking trip, just be okay with the fact that there are bad days from time to time, and you just gotta get over it. The next time you go out, it'll be better. Maybe you weren't feeling good that day, maybe you're just low on energy. The bottom line is, there's good days and bad days, and sometimes you have a bad day in the field, and that's totally fine, there's nothing wrong with you. So, yeah, I hope that makes sense. The hunting world is full of these $120, $150, $200 pairs of pants, but I found these Wranglers, these guys, in a couple of colors at a Walmart on discount. They're made by Wrangler, and they are literally the same material that you would find in like a Piranha pant. They're stretchy, they dry quickly, and I bought two of them, so 2 pants for 30 bucks, and I decided to wear them this year when I was hunting. Turns out they're just fine. I will say that there are pants that are better than others in terms of, like, they have felt on the back side of them or they have reinforced knees. These are just your average everyday hiking pant. They work just fine. Don't discount really cheap pants. They'll last you a lot longer, and then you can take that money. So let's say I paid $15 for a pair of pants. Take that remaining money that you were going to spend on that $120, $150 pair of pants and put it into something else that's going to move the needle for you. I learned a huge lesson this year. I had been looking forward to this bear hunt that I wanted to go on. I went in solo. I did a whole video on it. You can check it out. I'll link it below. Basically, I went home early. I didn't end up finishing the hunt, and it really, really bothered me. When I made that video and I posted it, I got a ton of responses saying that it really registered with people. And I guess the thing that I've learned is that situations change. For me, I had a family for the first time, and everything that I knew before that in the outdoors, it was basically by myself. I didn't really have like a huge tug for being at home. I mean, yeah, I'd miss home and my wife and everything, but and fiance before that. But it wasn't as bad as what it was when I have a little girl waiting for me at home. So the thing that I learned is that as we change as people, and as we change as fathers and mothers and individuals, the outdoors changes with us. Learn to go with the flow. It's going to change back, or it's going to morph, but for now, at least for myself, going solo may not be the thing that I'm going to be able to do. And I can do it, but I don't really want to. I want to be with my family. So that changes basically everything. The adventures, the backpack trips and hunting trips that I want to do, they might just look a little different from here on out for a short period of time, and that's totally okay. So long story short, things change, we change, learn to change with it, and don't beat yourself up if all of a sudden you wake up one morning and you're just not into what you used to be into. Something's probably been altered at some point, and maybe you really don't like being in the mountains as much anymore. Maybe you enjoy going on a fishing trip and this hunting trip that you've been going on since you were a little kid. It doesn't really give you that much joy. Do what gives you joy, do what gives you excitement, and do it like this is your time to yourself and to share it with others. So do that, follow your heart, and everything's gonna be great. Before we get to this last camera, I just want to tell you the last thing that I learned in 2019, and that is you can 100% for sure backpack with your family. For us, we backpacked for the first time with our 9-month-old little girl this past summer. It was a goal that my wife and I had set for a very long time. Probably from the time we first met, we wanted to be an outdoorsy family, and I really wanted to put my skills to the test and our work to the test backpacking with our baby. We wanted to do it sooner rather than later, so we picked a great weekend, nice easy hike, and it went so well. Now, it also took a lot of work leading up to that. We worked our baby into being in the outdoors, but I guess what this trip made me realize and made us realize is that it's totally doable. It takes a little more work, but you can do it, and I think we're setting our family up for a great trajectory in the outdoors. So yes, you can go backpacking and hiking with your family. It can get complicated, it can get difficult. You got to have a lot of patience. It may not look like what you're used to, but you'll get there eventually. And yeah, I mean, that was a huge learning curve for us, learning point for us at least, that yes, we can prove to ourselves that we did go backpacking, we can do this kind of thing, and we can do it in the future. So yeah, let's go check that camera. How are you doing? Are you tired? You want to go home? Fitz is still going strong. Well, with that, thanks for sticking around. If you're headed out on an adventure, be safe, make great decisions, and we'll see you next time. Okay, hold up. Let's go. Good girl.